let's just take a second here to allow our minds to be blown by this greatness, okay? Alright, we're going to try to get to this season 4 review of The Flash. In a flash, really quick and fast. Let's go. Alright. So, quick and kicking season. Season 5 returns in the fall at 8/7 Central. Just wow, man. Let's start out right from the get-go. Barry Allen was trapped in the Speed Force previously from Season 3. He saved the Earth, and then the team got him out of Speed Force, the team got him out of the Speed Force, but then he was rambling all this knowledge crap, and all these weird little puzzles, all these weird little markings that even DeVoe had on his face throughout the season. They were all similar things, they were all relevant, and it was crazy. We're going to try to move quick here. This can be a very, very, very long video with everything that I know I can say and that we found out throughout the season. It can be very long. But they got him out. He's trying to repeat all these things. He said things like, this house is bitchin'. Nora's not supposed to be here right now, blah, blah, blah. You know, things like that. Those two phrases are very, very specific. Now, moving on. This season was about saving these bus metas. These bus metas that took part in DeVoe's plan because they all have unique superpowers that in time, you know, we see a lot of villains throughout the season. But in this season, there's also villains. They have certain powers that he can control. Use a special chair to suck the powers out of them, and he can take their powers. Also, it is allowing him to be entitled to a new body so his mind will not decay and deflesh away. He's trying to become stronger. He's trying to be in the mind. He is the thinker. Clifford DeVoe is the thinker. We find this out, and he has a master plan. Part of his master plan, we find out at the end of the season, it is the Enlightenment. There's many villains. There's a nice crossover. Even during the crossover, we see this woman the Mystery Girl. Who is this Mystery Girl? How does she know Barry and Iris? We're trying to figure that out. She appears 3 times in the season finale. She made her last and 4th appearance at the end of the season, and it was mind-blowing how she did it as well. There were key points to why she appeared at certain times, and we'll find out why. Not the point. Moving on. These bus metas. One in specific is Ralph Dibny. Ralph Dibny becomes the elongated man. He is tailed underneath the power of the Flash, Barry Allen, and he joins the crusade of Team Flash. And this episode is unique because it's called We Are the Flash, because they all work together to stop Clifford DeVoe and his master plan. All the bus metas do end up getting killed, some of which they actually develop nice feelings for, but it is too late and they get killed, and Clifford DeVoe develops all their powers because he kills them and sucks their brainwaves, and their bodies decay, and he takes over their bodies. Also, Ralph Dibny dies as well. For those of you guys who have seen this whole season, Ralph Dibny dies, and Barry is affected by him the most. He feels responsible. His trainee got killed right in front of him. He feels like he can't be the Flash. He can't be the savior of Central City, the Scarlet Speedster anymore. But then he has to get over it. He has to find the power within, and it's crazy. And one of the first acts of Clifford DeVoe was to take him out of the equation to stop being annoying and disregard his plan. Clifford DeVoe locked Barry up. He killed Clifford DeVoe's original body. He stabbed it in a knife. And Barry Allen ended up, actually it was in a couple episodes, being in prison. He got in prison, and that was actually the mid-season finale. It was called Don't Run. Barry would not run, he would not escape, and he would accept the fate that his father did at the same time, only to help and meet and find out those who in prison, that he actually had some friends that were unique, and he saved one of his dad's friends who was in prison's life. Ralph would visit him in prison, and he would mentor him and say, hey, you have to save the city. You can be better than I was. You have to believe in yourself. Sorry, I have a squeaky bat. You have to believe in yourself, and you can be something more. You can be something great. So Ralph Dibny would do just that, and then they would eventually break him out of prison. So as they do that, the season moves forward. They stop the bus metas. They keep going, and we see a couple more appearances of the mystery girl. Now, let's fast forward a bit. They now have to stop the Enlightenment. The Enlightenment is the Clifford DeVoe's plan of the season 4, and by the finale, to make everybody stupid, to take all the smart-minded people out of the equation so he can have it all. The Enlightenment. Everybody is enlightened to Clifford DeVoe to give him their smartness. And also Harry Wells is losing his smarts because of the dark matter within the brainwaves of this brain functioning machine. But he does get back at the end of the season because Marlize helps him get it back, but not all of it, unfortunately. But fast forward again. Clifford DeVoe is stopped. They stopped him, and here's how they stop him. Barry Allen, and used with the helpfulness of Joe's wife, who's pregnant, Cecile. They go in Clifford DeVoe's mind without him knowing, but then again, he will know. And it becomes a race against time in his mind. It's kind of like an Inception style ending. It's actually kind of like Inception, if you think. They go inside his brain, and they try to stop him. They try to find the thing that he cares about most, which should be his wife and marriage, but it is not. It is actually Ralph Dibny. They actually go to Oxford in his mind, try to stop him, but it turns out it's symbolism. The old Clifford DeVoe has a knife in his chest, sitting in a chair. There is no good feeling left in Clifford DeVoe. There is nothing good. But there is one little detail. Ralph Dibny is wandering around. Barry enters his mind, finds Ralph Dibny, and they fight their way out to the center core of the mind. Kind of like a Nexus angle perspective of Clifford DeVoe, the thinker, and they get him out there. They fight him. They swing each other around, they tag team, and they get the fuck out of there. The elongated man is back. He previously died. We all thought he was dead. Wrong. He is not dead. They saved him. They took him out of his mind. And you know why? Why was it not any other meta? Why was there no other meta in there? Because Ralph Dibny was the form, has the power, stretchy power, shape-shifting. He can do all these certain abilities that Barry Allen taught him to do in a real quick span of time. Shape-shifting became the thing of which Clifford DeVoe looked like himself again. So that's why it was him. That's why he was still there. It's the uniqueness. They put 1 and 2 together and they realized, wow, we can save you too. Think about it. So they got him out of there, and the physical form of Ralph Dibny was saved, along with his memory. And it was kind of cheesy at the end, but he kind of tarnished, he kind of vanished. He kind of shape-shifted back into Ralph Dibny. Clifford DeVoe was no more, but he thought that too. There was a backup plan. Within the chair, the mind went from the body to the chair. Oops, the thinker is not dead. Wrong. Yes, he is. The thinker's mind was in the little soul patch thing in the back of the chair, the floating chair. And we see that Marlize grabbed it, ripped it out of the back, as she bid her last farewells for her once and only love that she met back in Oxford. Clifford DeVoe has been defeated. It is amazing. It is epic. I am fucking mind equals blown. That is no pun intended this time around. And it is epic as fuck. You guys are getting the best description right here. And it is crazy. Now, what's next? They celebrate the baby that they had is Jenna Marie West. There is I did the readings because I can't wait till season 5. I'm so pissed off and happy at the same time. I cannot wait. Jenna Marie West, there's no correlation. This is what you want right here. There's no correlation. There's no important thing to why that is her name. But if you guys pay attention, in the comics, I actually read recently one of the newer comics, Jennifer, is actually a name of a Green Lantern who marries Barry Allen in a different timeline, different universe, and they have a kid named Nora Allen West. Now, if you think about it, this could work out, but I don't think this is going to be a part of the storyline. Why am I saying this? Well, who is the mystery girl that we just saw that helped Barry punch through the falling object satellite during the sky, falling down in the sky? We saw the blue, pink, yellow lightning help Barry punch through the satellite. Otherwise, Barry would have been obliterated. That should have killed him, says Marley said. But it didn't because there was someone else. And at the end of the episode, we find out that he got told, Iris got told this by Barry, and he finally told her, well, guess what? The mystery girl, this speedster, this daughter, is the daughter of Barry Allen and Iris West. It is Nora Allen West. Now, oh no, what the fuck? This is gay. It is, but in a way to where they don't want to take all the credit and steal everything from the comics, which is what the director actually said. The director said we don't want to homage too much off of the comics, so we're gonna make a homage out of Nora, who is Barry's mother, who died. So we're gonna name his daughter Nora Allen West in memory of Barry's mother, Barry's late mother. So that is it. The daughter, the mystery girl, is Nora Allen West, but she comes with a predicament. She thinks she messed up something in the timeline. She thinks she made a mistake. Something Barry has done in the past. We will see about it. Season 5 will have a big part of what this mistake is, how to do it, who caused it, why it's happening, what's happening, and it will all get solved. Who, what, when, where, why. You guys just got one of the best reviews there is this time. I hope you guys watch it. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, flex it out whenever you guys doing all things justice. This is Fast 40. Drop a comment in the drop box if you guys like what you heard. I also read and touched up some things. The big thing is I think they're going to help her out. There is not going to be no Green Lantern connection. Flash is not marrying anybody named Jennifer. They're going to stick with the Iris West. But the main thing to keep in mind is Nora Iris West is actually, I mean not Iris West, Nora West Allen is actually Dawn Allen. D-A-W-N, not D-O-N. D-O-N is actually the son they're supposed to have, or a relevant son, and they become the Tornado Twins. But they might not even touch up the Tornado Twins. D-A-W-N, Dawn Allen, is Nora Allen West, or West Allen. That is it. That is the mystery speedster. She will come with her set of baggage. We will find out, and they will bring a nice parenting, savorier style. I don't think they're using another speedster. They will have a non-speedster again for the villain. So there you go. You just got the story, the setup, what type of villain it's going to be. I read this from the director's interview. This is going to be accurate. They could very well cut it, but if they do, I will let you know. I'm trying to make this channel big. This was a season 4 finale and season 4 season. It was epic as fuck. I hope you guys like it. The Thinker is gone and done. Our questions have been answered. So thank you guys. Stay tuned. I have more season reviews coming up. I'm pumped as shit. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm gonna go watch this episode again because it was that epic. If you guys paid attention real close to what I said, you even caught some of the Easter eggs. All these jumbly mumblies of the encryption codes of what Barry said. Oh, and the of what has been answered and depuzzled. And just to keep in mind, this house is bitchin'. Yeah. Nora West Allen just said that. She is what she said, and then that allowed everybody else to figure out, wow, you were the one at the coffee shop, blah, blah, blah. That has been answered as well. So you're welcome, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys figured it out. It was epic. You guys figured out how we got stopped. Now season 5 is going to be epic as shit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care. I'm going to go watch this again. It was so great. I have more for you guys to come. Stay tuned. Like it up. Subscribe. Fast 40 out.